Aquarius, thank you so much for joining me. Let's go ahead and get straight into your reading. Of course, any information you need will be in the description box. My Patreon link, my website link if you want to book a reading with me. And let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So when I was meditating on your energy, I was getting the sense where you guys are really sick and tired of feeling confined and stuck in some sort of relationship, at some sort of job, living situation. It's something here that you guys don't like feeling restricted by. And it could be aggravating you to a T. Another thing I'm kind of getting with that, you're tired of, like, if this is romantically what? If this is love related, this is you guys feeling like your person is like controlling and is causing you to not be able to live your best life, or is causing you to like really struggle with confidence, because this person could be very egotistical or narcissistic in the way that they kind of approach things, and it can cause you to kind of like bend and twist in ways that, for one, you would never do in any other circumstance, but because you care about this person, you could, you know, allow them to say or do certain things that at this point has become just way too much. All right, it's just become way too much of a problem at this point. I also get the energy of like you guys really trying to understand why somebody is so egotistical, or why they're so like why they only care about themselves. And I really get the energy that this is beyond just love related. This could be a friend who does things to kind of like embarrass you, or do things to kind of like make you question whether or not they're genuine. This could be your, you know, the person you may have children with, and they do things to kind of like affect the way that you interact with your child, because they're mad and upset about you guys not being together anymore. It's just like somebody around you is doing things to you out of egotistical nature, out of what their ego tells them to do. And you need to be careful of people like this who allow themselves and their personal wants to kind of cause them to hurt you or affect you in any way. But anyways, beyond that, speaking of ego, this is making sure that you're checking your ego at the door as well. All right, his spirit is saying, look, where things may be starting to get better for you, make sure that you don't start to feel it too much and start to kind of like not appreciate all the blessings that you're about to receive, or like go into this space of not remembering what you came from. All right. All right, I'm also hearing something here about family drama. You guys need to make sure with family drama that you're not being sucked into that. If it has nothing to do with you, stay up out of it, because it's just not necessary. And you may have a family member that tries to suck you in to this drama, and you need to be aware of them being messy and them just trying to cause issues. All right. Some of you may be feeling like, I don't know, you could be feeling like you want to start taking steps towards securing another, like, either financial endeavor, or like trying to go back to school so that you can go into a different career. You could be thinking about like where you want to see yourself in the next 10 years. And you could be feeling like the current trajectory that you're on, you need to like kind of set some things in motion so that you can be set in the future. Shoot, it may not even be 10 years out. It could be a year from now. And you could be realizing that you need to get to work and maybe finding like another stream of income. But this is what I see. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera to see what other stuff comes out in the cards. Of course, any information will be below, and let's see what's going on. Aquarius, let's go ahead and jump straight in. Is there anything important my Aquarius needs to know? Okay, so I have intuition and manifestation here. I wish you would just focus. All right, so with this card coming up, this is knowing when to do something and when to back off. What I will say is right now, divine timing is key. This is knowing when to release a business, what's the perfect time, the right way to do so, like all of that. Being intuitive in your actions, understanding that if you do certain things at certain times, you may not get the same response that you may get if you do it other times. So Spirit is saying, read the room, read your situation. If you are trying to open a business, is it the right time to do it right now? Or maybe you should wait. This is like coming up maybe with a strategy. If your business is structured around a certain time frame in the year, maybe focusing on preparing your business for that time of the year. Another thing I'm kind of getting here, this is kind of like being able to discern what's for you and what's not for you. So with a lot of you trying to manifest new love into your life, for example, there may be a lot of false starts that try to come into your life, or false hope that may try to come into your life. And you're going to have to use discernment beyond the excitement that you may have to kind of pursue this newer type of connection. You're going to have to use that discernment to distinguish who has real intentions for you, who's somebody who you can really build with and who's not. All right. And that's something that you naturally need to tap into. Now, I also have victim mentality here. So Spirit is calling you out on your mindset. Do you feel victimized by life? Do you feel like life is just happening to you, or is it happening for you? And a lot of times when you feel victimized, it's mainly because you're not standing up for yourself. You're not believing that there's anything that you could do to get yourself out of certain situations. And Spirit is saying you're not a victim to anything. You just may be dealt certain cards that you need to be strategic about playing, essentially. And in life, yes, there is going to be moments where you feel like, why me? But there's a lot more you should be taking from whatever situation you may be feeling victimized by. So if this is love, you're not a victim. You just went through an experience that you needed to go through so that you can discern better who you're meant to be with and who you're not. It's all in the way you look at things. I also have the loving woman here. You guys may have a grandmother, your mother, a sibling that may have passed away, looking over you, protecting you in the angel realms, looking over you. They want you to understand that they care about you, and they don't want you to be grieving to a point to where you're not experiencing life, because some of you are still going through that grieving process and really going through it every single day. You try to keep a brave face on, and you try to stay positive, and they want you to know that they're protecting you and that they want you to be happy. They want you to live your life to the fullest. This could even be like a wife that may have passed away. Aquarius, messages they need to know at the moment. I have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Fool card, the Tower, and we also have the Hierophant. Okay, so Spirit is saying you guys need to make sure with your finances that you're better managing it. I do see where some of you may be getting some sort of raise, or you may be getting some sort of influx of money. And you need to make sure that you're being smart about how it's being spent and how it's being used. What I will say also is health. I'm getting another thing in regards to health. Some of you really do need to start taking that pretty serious, especially if you're starting to notice certain things have been off with you and it's becoming unbearable. Spirit is saying you really need to pay close attention to those things, maybe even schedule a doctor's appointment, try natural remedies, herbs that could help you. But implementing some sort of like health routine will benefit you as well. Another thing I'm kind of seeing saying like where some of you have like a failing marriage, it has nothing to do with you or your person. It just may be that you guys are outgrowing each other. Like, even though there's been some things that have happened in this relationship that have caused you to get to this point, understand that at this point, the guilt is keeping you guys together more than anything, and that's unhealthy. So Spirit is saying don't feel bad with you wanting to separate from something that you've been in for a long period of time, or leave something that you've invested time into. It was just a step on your journey with the 8 of Cups here. But these are some of the things that I see. I really do wish you the best of luck, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye, Aquarius.